Hello. In this video, you will see how a user with the appropriate activity-based permissions can export an analysis template for use by a CRO. You will also see how Connect can be used to facilitate the setup of a collaboration with XE. So let's get started. I am the farmer administrator of a ActivityBase instance with permissions to modify and export XE templates. I was also recently invited to a workspace in E-WorkBook Connect, where I am a team member working on a particular collaboration that has been already set up. I'm given a username and password, and I'm going to log into that environment. And when I log into E-WorkBook Connect, it shows me a list of tasks that have been assigned to me from all of the different workspaces that I am working in. Now I know that the workspace that I was invited to recently is called GSK Scenarios. I can see that I have 3 tasks, 2 of which are in progress and 1 of which has not yet started, and 2 of which are actually overdue. There are different views that I can see of those tasks, a task list and a calendar view, which lets me see how many tasks are due, and by clicking on them, what those tasks actually are. I also have the ability to access an activity feed, which lets me see different types of things that are going on in the system. And there's a filter on the right hand side that lets me change the types of things that I would like to follow or monitor within the Connect system. Now the middle task here, which is related to our video here, is to provide a CRO with the XE Runner standalone installer. That's the task that's being provided. So if I click on that task list, it takes me directly into a job within the workspace that's been set up by the workspace administrator. And these tasks have been created and assigned to me to actually perform and to update so that the administrator of the workspace can see the work has been done. So what it's asking me to do is to provide CRO2 with the XE Runner standalone installer. And I've got that in progress because I've actually uploaded the installer here into this job so that they can receive that and download that. And I think all I really need to do is to let them know. And I can do that a number of ways, via email or by contact. But a simple way inside of the product is that you can send messages to anybody in the workspace. So I'm going to send a message to the CRO, and I'm just going to, hi, the installer is available in the files area of this job. So I might now decide that that's as much as I'm actually going to do, and I'm going to complete that task. And what I want to think about now is I'm now the CRO for a moment, and I'm sitting at my desk and I've got my email open. And the message that was just sent by the farmer administrator to the CRO has arrived in their inbox. So you can see this is me logged into the email for the CRO, and that CRO has received a standard message saying this person, the farmer scientist, the administrator of the system, mentioned you in a set CRO2 with XE job. And here's the comment. Look, the installer is available, the files area of this job, and I have a link directly to it, and I can go in and view that comment as CRO2. Returning back to Connect, and also back to being the farmer administrator for a moment, I can see whilst I'm here that I've also got some work due by today, which is to send CRO2 the XE Runner template that they're going to use with the rest of the workspace to run the analysis of the data. So as mentioned, I'm an administrator and I have permissions to access ActivityBase, to modify templates and to export them. So I can log into this particular part of the console of ActivityBase, choose the protocol, find a particular template, and open that template. Within XE, as an administrator, it opens up in this designer tool, and there's an option here on the top of the toolbar that lets you export this into a file. So I can put this wherever I choose to. I'm going to put this in a specific area, put it here. Let's say 402, let's give it a better name, Lead Seeker HMF template. Well, that's me done as the administrator. I've done the 2 tasks that have been asked of me. Let's go in and let the administrator of the workspace know that that work is now complete. I just remember to attach that here so that they can receive that. So let's just do that. Let's add that file straight in. Put it in this folder. Lead Seeker HMF template. Great. I've completed my tasks, and as the administrator, I can now sign out.